Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to kind of sit down with you guys, do like a casual chit chat on my fall wish list items. Fall is not officially here, but along with so many of you, I am so excited for this new season and all about the fall autumn fashion. I have been doing quite a bit of shopping, both actual purchasing and just like window shopping. So I have a list of items that I kind of want to get your thoughts on as well, in case you guys have any of them or you're also considering any of these items. So I wanted to just, have like a little discussion. So the first thing on my list, I mean, this is kind of like a category on its own. Anything suede for like the fall season is really, like nothing new, but there is something just so glorious about it. I love suede in so many different colors and so many different items. It doesn't have to be just shoes. It can be so many different kinds of jackets. It's kind of like my weakness right now. And also bags. There are so many suede bags out right now. And the one that really caught my eye is the suede clutch from Bottega. Some of the items that are on my list, I kind of have like the main thing and also like an alternative because I can't really decide. So the first one, as I mentioned, the Bottega suede clutch, the Andiamo clutch versus this suede pochette from this brand called SAVETTE. I think some of you might know, maybe a lot of you might know this brand, SAVETTE. I have been seeing so many of their, I keep wanting to say clutch, but it's like the pochette like bags. I was so tempted to get the mesh version in the spring summertime. Along with suede items, I have like a thing for mesh, so I was really tempted to get it. But just in general, I feel like this is such a good shape and size. Personally, I've never seen one in person. So I can't really speak for like the size, but based on what I've seen online, I think the size looks really nice and practical. It seems like it fits just the right amount for all occasions pretty much. Like you can really take this from like day to night to any events as well. And also it just has that like lock in either like gold hardware or silver hardware, like no like specific logo or anything. So it looks really classic and elegant, like I really do love it. And I feel like they have been getting a bit more popular, so I have been like seeing a lot of them. They also have the long clutch version, so it's like a more elongated version. So I think it's kind of like the same category as like Hermes Kelly cut, Bottega Andiamo clutch, and then now this one, the long one. But personally, if I were to get any of them, I would probably go with the pochette. I forget the official name, but like the actual like pochette size. I think that fits a little bit better on my frame. And that's also the reason why I'm not entirely sure on the Bottega clutch, even though it looks delicious. The color, this camel color, I feel like it's such a nice neutral. It will go with, so many of fall outfits, just like as like a nice accent with a lot of like darker browns, any jeans, I think it's a very nice, easy to style, that kind of thing. But is it too thin is my like question. And I'm like more on the petite side, like 5'3", 5'4", so is this like a little too long? Does it look a little too formal on me? And I have been seeing this clutch like quite a bit. They've been coming out with like so many different like colors for so many seasons, but this suede one. But I'm starting to wonder like if Bottega is even like the right brand for me. I love it on others, but there are so many items that I really wanted to get but never actually ended up getting, because there's always a part of me, I guess, like 2% of me that doesn't think it's like the right choice. I don't know. And here we are, another like Bottega item that like I'm not entirely sure about. And I feel like the price isn't too bad, but is it like a little too thin for the price? That's why I was actually like considering the SAVETTE pochette. But the thing is, the color that I want is, it's called like mink or something in suede, and that one seems to be sold out. Oh yeah, the official name of the longer version is the pochette slim. So they have that in mink, but I want the smaller one, And there are a couple other colors that I would consider, but I don't know if I want to, get something knowing that there was another version that I actually wanted, you know what I mean? And the espresso does look good as well, the espresso suede, but again, like I really like mink the best. So yeah, what do you guys think? Have you like considered this bag as well? Do you guys even have one? There is something just so amazing about all the like Bottega bags in suede, in my opinion. Every single color looks so amazing, especially like the lighter ones, but a light suede is just like, ugh, like probably not the smartest move, even though it looks amazing. So the camel for this clutch seems like a really good bet, and I feel like it is very popular. Some sites are like sold out of it, and I'm starting to like see more and more people online. I don't know, I mean, this is why we're doing this video today, right? Okay, the second item is a pair of shoes, and it's another like suede item. It is this Jimmy Choo brown suede ankle boots. You know how I just showed you that suede knee-high boots in my previous video that I'm like totally in love with? In terms of ankle boots, this is like what I'm really in love with. The official name of these boots is Frankie 85 suede ankle boots. I love this one because first of all, it is in that color chocolate brown, and my go-to ankle boots are always black, you know, so I do want to add a brown pair to the mix without being too brown, you know, and this seems like a very dark brown, so I think it'll be very versatile, and it won't be as painful when I see that it starts to get dirty, you know, because like it'll be a little bit forgiving. And the main reason why I love this one is because the shape is perfect. You guys know I look for like a very classic type of shoe, like very pretty. Is it pretty? I guess it's like pretty in my eyes, but like pretty in terms of like how classic it is. It does look a little bit snouty, but not like YSL snouty. And the heel, you guys, the heel looks like perfection. It's not like a block heel, but knowing Jimmy Choo, like their shoes tend to be very comfortable, so I kind of have like high hopes for that. And it's not stiletto, but it's not like a block heel either. It is like a very nice, sexy, in a very comfortable way, you know? And one of my biggest like pet peeves when it comes to shoes is that, what is this area called? But you know, like when you wear the shoe or when you look at the shoe, the bottom of the shoe and how it connects to the inside of the heel, sometimes that part, even on like a black pair of boots, that part can be like a lighter color, and that drives me insane. I want it to be all black, especially if the actual boot itself is a darker color. It's more seamless, and it's just like one less thing to worry about, like when it comes to like dirtying up or damaging the shoe. And again, going back to the heel, because it's not like a stiletto, even if it does get damaged a little bit, like I think you'll be able to kind of like hide it. Yeah, and the only like label, like logo I see is at the very back, the Jimmy Choo, which is still like very small, and the zipper itself is very well hidden, which is like another like huge like pet peeve of mine. So yeah, this shoe looks really promising, right? And the other one, I mean, I definitely prefer the Jimmy Choo over these, but this would be kind of like a nice alternative in terms of the price, and it is from Stuart Weitzman. You know, I think for Stuart Weitzman, their knee-high boots look a lot better than the ankle boots. It does have like a stiletto heel though. Oh, see what I mean? The inside is this like cream color. Why couldn't you have like color that black? To be honest, I can't really tell like what fabric this is. This doesn't seem like real suede to me. It kind of looks like faux suede. Some angles, like I feel like it could be real suede, but I'm leaning more towards faux suede. And it does have like a stiletto heel, so that's another thing. And like the inside of the heel and the bottom of the shoe is like this cream color. So I definitely prefer the Jimmy Choo, but again, like the price is like double. They kind of like do the same thing, you know, like brown ankle boots, but if you're like picky like me, these differences you will definitely notice. Okay, next on the list, oh my gosh, this is something that I actually really consider getting in Italy, and it is this beautiful jellyfish bag charm from Fendi. But the thing is, I am not the biggest fan of bag charms in general. Even like the look of twillies, any bag charms, like all this like decorations, I think it can look really cool, but for the most part, it's just not for me. And I think a couple months back, I saw that Fendi, is it like a re-release of their Fendi fruit charms? Those are so cute. I don't think they re-released like everything. I mean, I don't know the specifics, but I know they used to do this maybe like almost 10 years ago. And I actually do have a Fendi fruit that I love. And I've been kind of like waiting for the fall and winter season to like actually put it on my bag, but because I'm not like a huge like bag charm person, I'll probably do it once and like not do it again, you know. But this jellyfish, I mean, the first time I ever saw this, I was like, my jaw dropped. I thought it was the most like unique but beautiful, and the colorway is amazing. I mean, I definitely prefer the like bluish gray one, but all the little details, I love it. And when I was in Rome, like every day, I mean, I told you guys like I didn't like do that much shopping because it was like way too hot. So every morning I would have my coffee, and that's when I'm like, okay, let's go downstairs, get this jellyfish. But then you guys know, like I booked all these like private tours and everything. So by the time I was like done with those tours, I was like, no, I'm not feeling this anymore. And the fact that I haven't just gone and purchased it means, or I thought it kind of meant that there was some like hesitation, which probably meant that I wasn't like fully committed to it. So I ended up not getting it. And I was like, I mean, if I really want it, I can get it here. That's why it's just on my wish list for now. But if you guys are into, you know, bag charms, and this one, because it's like mink, I think it's so perfect for like fall and winter. This, I think it's also very unique and different from all the bag charms that are out there, but like really nice quality too, you know. The next thing on the list, it's clothes. Clothes are usually like my biggest weakness in terms of like any like fashion items, like accessories, like shoes, like whatever. It's always clothes, and especially in the fall and winter season, it is always clothes. But then the problem is when you buy really nice clothes, you also need good shoes and good bags. So that's how it all starts in a way. And KHAITE is always a favorite. I love so many of their pieces. Most of them I would say are probably not gonna be like that flattering on me, but like I can still appreciate, you know. And there's this mini skirt that they've been doing, I think it's called like jet skirt or something. They've been doing this for some time, and they just came out with this dark chocolate brown in leather, and it's like the most glorious thing. But that's the thing, like I don't understand why it's so hard to find something this classic, because it is just a very simple mini skirt, maybe like slightly low waist, you know, like low rise, but there's no like pockets, there's no like special design or anything. It's literally a mini skirt, just real leather. I mean, first of all, it's not like that easy to find like real leather items, but when I do, they're like either too high-waisted or there's like a weird line in the front, like seams. I just can't seem to find something as classic as this in quality. So this is definitely on my wish list. And kind of like an alternative, I was browsing through Aritzia. I'll do like a, I mean, I bought like 2 things, but I'll do like a haul very soon once I get the package. I'll show you guys what I got. But one of the items that I got is, I guess, like kind of like an alternative to this one, and it is this leather skirt. At first I thought it was going to be like the perfect alternative, because just from the front, just by looking at it, it kind of looks similar. No like additional seams, like lines or anything. It's just like a clean cut, you know, mini skirt. And maybe this is not as low rise as the Aritzia one, but I think it's kind of like a comfortable, like more forgiving waistline. But when I look at the pictures from the back, it doesn't have that short look. So I think it just has like a built-in short, which is definitely something I would prefer over having that short look from the back, if that makes sense. But most of all, it definitely does come down to the fabric. I mean, I used to love their like faux leather leggings for so many years, but I've noticed that over the years their faux leather, maybe it's just my eyes, I don't know, but their faux leather pieces looked way too fake. Like there was too much shine to these pieces, so it looked really fake. I mean, yes, like the price point is like a small percentage of like a real leather item, but like still, you know, like can we make it a little more like mattified? You know, can we make it look a little bit better? I mean, this is faux leather as well, but it's now called unreal leather. Like, is that something different? I don't know. Maybe they kind of, you know, improved it a little bit so it doesn't look as shiny as they did like before. So I did order this one in the rich mocha brown. I'm kind of excited and nervous at the same time to like actually see it in person and try it on, but I will definitely keep you guys updated on how it goes. Oh, and then I'm gonna end this video with a wish list from Hermes, and you guys know how much I love their tableware. So I was really excited to see that they did in fact add a new collection. This, I would say, is one of the most like simple and practical and like useful collections. As you can see, they're mostly white with a little bit of accents, you know, a little bit of color, a little bit of design. So I think this would look good with all kinds of cuisines, and it doesn't have to be like a full-on meal. Even for like coffee and like a little breakfast, I think this will still look amazing. And I just love the harmony of these colors, like the cup, this like golden yellow with a muted green with this purple. I think it's beautiful. I love this collection. I'm excited to kind of see it in person, hopefully. You know, it's like not too busy. A lot of their pieces actually are just like a work of art, like the jungle theme one. The mosaic ones are kind of busy with all the mosaics, like it's beautiful, but this one seems a bit more, I guess, like modern. Wait, this one, the teacup, you know what it reminds me of? A measuring tape. Doesn't this look like a measuring tape to you? I mean, I love it though. The colors are beautiful. They really know how to like play well with colors. The more I look at it, the more I love it. Oh no, oh no. But anyways, that was it for my fall wish list. I really hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what's on your radar. And if you have any of these items, please let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!